A couple of years ago, we also started a secondary award, and for that one, I'm going to invite Kim Richardson up to say a few words about this year's recipient, the criteria, and announce that winner. Careful.
How's everybody doing? Can you hear me all right? Yeah. How about a big round of applause? That was an awesome one. I've got to tell you, it's a lot of fun watching our team put these things together. And one of the comments I had at lunch with, I won't mention any names, but they said, "Thank goodness, no rubber chicken for lunch." So great job, and Kara, so deserving. Congratulations to you and your entire team. There's a number of nominations, and it's never easy, but our team works through it, and very, very deserving. So congratulations, and make sure you say hello to the entire team. So as Charlie said, we started a new award, the 2024 Dedication to Industry Award, and it was quite ironic that the first recipient was Jeff Topping from Challenger Motor Freight. As most of you can remember, Jeff has dedicated his life and entire career to bettering the transportation industry. But something else you should know about Jeff, he's the real reason why we're doing this. A few years back, probably 10, we were out at a Truckload Carrier Association function in Indianapolis, and my son Matt and I were sitting down for dinner with Jeff, and he's an idea guy, and he said, "Kim, you folks should be doing this. You should also be offering recruiter training and certification," which we do in a little bit of a way, but we've really built on this. And it's our relationships that we have forged over the last 40 years that has helped bring the industry together. So without further ado, I'd like to talk about the 2024 Dedication Industry Award recipient. This year's recipient's career in trucking started in 1970. They moved their way through the organization from biller telex operator, secretary, to driver supervisor, terminal secretary for safety and personnel, then to office manager. Their growth continued as they became a project manager in 1989, and then the regional administration manager of Ontario. She found a new home at her current company on June 3rd, 1991. Starting in human resources and assistant to the company's president, she was involved in all facets, including human resources, sales, customer relations, administration, customer service, billing, safety, modified work, and operations. Her responsibilities grew in 2000. She was tasked with overseeing the following departments: accounts payable, accounts receivable, billing, customer service, sales support, reception, traffic, and payroll. I'm getting tired just reading this. She was even tasked with recruiting at one point. Today, she remains a director of human resources and administration, having learned all aspects of the operation and the importance of positions and how they relate. It's no wonder she not only understands the functions of transport, but also the people within it. She's always supportive with new initiatives, has developed policies that positively impact employees and offer a positive perspective on issues. She helped introduce Truckers Against Trafficking, or better known as TAT, to the company. After learning about TAT, she proposed the idea to ownership and upper management, completed training, and rolled out the initiative company-wide. Training commenced with employees at all terminals at the beginning of 2020. She developed an enhanced accommodation policy in 2020, which applies to applicants and all employees. The pandemic proved to be a new challenge for HR professionals, and she was at the front line from the start, like many of us, and helped the companies navigate through their difficult times. She has been involved in all aspects of operations, administration, finance, and safety, and of course, human resources. Staying informed and developing additional procedures and protocols has been just as important as staying in contact with all their employees. She's ensured that the company maintains communication with all employees and owner-operators to offer support, information, and guidance when needed. She was responsible for the recruiting department until September of 2019. As such, she oversaw all aspects of recruiting, from marketing, recruiting, hiring, and orientation. She actively participated in job fairs and developed marketing campaigns, such as our Friendly Driver campaign, which was noticed across the GTA. In 2015, her company introduced a program to recruit and hire newly licensed drivers through their internal apprenticeship program. She has helped develop this program, which is still running today. This program has allowed the company to hire continuously during the driver shortage. The company have coaches who are trained and help train the newly licensed drivers to the company standards. She initiated regular meetings with her coaches to discuss and address ongoing concerns or issues, as well as communicating these to all of the new drivers. Part of the company's success with the apprenticeship program was developing relationships with quality approved training schools. She continues to stay current with opportunities and programs related to recruiting. The company she works for has many driving opportunities, and she feels very strongly that retention is just as important as recruitment. Her company's versatility and size offers drivers the opportunity to move positions or even locations. This has always been something that she has leveraged to retain employees, especially their drivers. Through simple conversation, she has been able to prevent drivers from leaving her company by offering an alternative so they stay. Those drivers usually end up becoming a connection for years to come. In 2017, her company introduced a passenger policy and a pet policy primarily for line haul drivers. Both policies initiated by her were welcomed by the company and all of the drivers. In conjunction with a marketing campaign, Rosedale's not just a job, it's a career. And on the ongoing driver shortage in 2019, Rosedale established a training program for all employees. The training program was designed to assist a warehouse employee becoming a DZ driver. Quote unquote, we wanted to grow our own. She was at the forefront of this program from start to finish. As a Director of Human Resources and Administration, she's accountable for group benefit plans, regular employee and family assistance programs, and during reviews and at renewals, she ensures that the critical benefits are not removed from the plan. Where possible, she tries to add on benefits that are needed to support the employees and their dependents while keeping the costs in check. In September 2019, the group plan was amended to include additional benefits relating to mental health. Social workers and psychoanalysis were added to the list of professionals covered under their extended health care plan, and the amount was increased substantially. This allows for easier accessibility to professional help and services for their employees and their dependents. She's in regular contact with her consultant company to ensure Rosedale's remains current on important health and wellness issues that can affect all employees. In 2017, she worked closely with ownership to introduce her educational endowment policy. This program grants 10 recipients, children or grandchildren of the employees or owner-operators, $1,000 each towards their university or college education. The process involves each applicant writing 2 essays and providing the necessary documentation to support the enrollment and grads in the educational institution. She reviews the applicants and assists with the final determination. Rosedale also offers a program for continuous education, which she oversees. This year's recipient was also the recipient of the 2020 Trucking HR Canada HR Leader of the Year Award. Although she is not officially on a committee or board, she remains actively involved within the trucking industry. She has regular contact with HR professionals, colleagues, to discuss current issues and attends industry events. She is supportive of all industry initiatives and doesn't hesitate to share her insight and positive perspective on the industry at events as well as social media. In October 2021, she was featured as a workplace MVP on Business Radio X. Her career has always been in trucking, and most of her years have been spent in human resources. Her learning has been hands-on and self-driven. Her hard work, dedication, and commitment has led to a senior position within her current company. She doesn't have an official human resource certificate or designation, but her years of experience are more valuable than what a classroom can ever bring for the industry that we're in. She is well respected by many colleagues and leaders in transportation, and she has never been one to focus on her own achievements, but rather the achievements of the company's goals. 2024 will be her 33rd anniversary at Rosedale Transportation and over 50 years in the industry. Her unwavering hard work, dedication, and positive approach has helped guide her and many others to where the company is today. This year's winner of the 2024 Dedication to Industry Award is Rosana Preston.
It was a surprise. I think so. I think you forgot to tell everybody that I started when I was 10. Right? Sure. Thank you. It's not often I get surprised. This is about the second time. The first time was when Rosedale threw a party in my honor when I had reached 50 years in the industry. Today is totally a surprise, and now I understand why Melanie was calling me back when Kim came up, because I was going out to the ladies' room. I truly consider this industry the finest, just the finest industry. It's a never-ending change. It's learning, it's growing, it's evolving, and it's exciting. And there's a lot of challenges, and there's a lot of days that you wish you could have stayed in bed, but for the most part, it's a wonderful and amazing industry. I've been blessed to work for two wonderful carriers, one I'm still with, and I've been blessed to always be surrounded by great leaders, people that recognized that you had some ability and helped you go up the ladder. And it's a wonderful feeling to be able to say how grateful I am. And I was hoping that Kim wouldn't put you to sleep telling you all the things I've done in these years. But I truly, truly am blessed, and I'm grateful for every single day that I have spent in this industry. And if I could be an ambassador, and I think I'm going to try and speak a few words on the mic about why I like the transportation industry, I would be a definite ambassador for our industry and tell people, you want excitement, you want growth, you want challenges, you want to grow, you want to learn, get into the trucking business, because that's where it's at.